This is it. It's finale time. Welcome to the season 3 finale of Aaron Gibson's Soul Man Live. I'm Aaron Gibson, and this is Soul Man Live.
Fury like the sun, Friday's begun. Hardcore dancing crowd jumping one by one. Soul man spin the track, records get scratched. Bass heavy bumping, speakers blast back. Lighting fires on Friday, flames in the night. Trumpets blaring loud, feel the hype. Crowd amped up, everybody in sight. Heavy beats drop, elevating to a new height. Step in the spot, feet can't stop. Sweat on the brow, crowd about to pop. Soul man on the decks, dropping them beats. Heating up the floor, can't stay in your seats. Ignite the spark, let the rhythm take hold. Hardcore vibes, future stories to be told. Trumpets roar, echo through the dome. Records spin, this dance our home. Lights flash, shadows flicker to the sound. Bassline tremble, shaking underground. Soul man in control, pure fire we found. Energy unrivaled, we reign unbound. Lighting fire. I've walked through the fire, tasted the rain, danced with my demons, wrestled with pain. The road was unkind, the nights ran long, but the cracks in my heart, they taught me a song. Whole again, I'm whole again. Through the trial, through the strain, every scar's a map, every tear's a friend, leading me here, whole again. The sun on my back, the dirt on my hands, each step a lesson, each fall a stand. The mirror once fractured now shows me clear, a patchwork of shadows stirred with cheer. I faced the good, I braved the bad, found a little joy in all I had. Whole again, I'm whole again. Through the trial, through the strain, every scar's a map, every tear's a friend, leading me here, whole again. Oh, life's a tune, both sweet and wild, a bittersweet hymn that makes you a child. You sing the blues, you hum the gold. In every story, a soul unfolds.
Hey, listen here. Come here. Come here. I don't know where you found this, but you better hide it. Somebody else is going to take it from you. I'm telling you that right now.
Reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you.
The sun dips low, paints the sky in gold. Footsteps linger where stories are told. I see your face in the evening light, a shadow, a promise, we'll be alright. The wind hums soft like a prayer, like a hymn, carrying whispers where dreams began. This isn't goodbye, no, it's see you again. Like rivers that meet where the earth bends, we'll find each other through time and space. This isn't goodbye, it's a warm embrace. The leaves may fall, seasons come and go, but roots run deep where the heartbeats grow. The stars may fade, but their light still stays, guiding the lost through the endless maze. Hold on to love like a torch in the night. It burns through the dark, keeps the soul alive. This isn't goodbye, no. It's see you again, like echoes that call from mountains end. We'll meet in the laughter, the tears we've cried. This isn't goodbye, it's a path we'll find. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Feel that bassline boom like a cannonball. Record scratches slicing through the smoky hall. Heartbeat thumping louder than a subway train. Sweat on my skin like a summer rain. Hands in the air, they don't touch the sky. Crowd going wild, no time to ask why. So man, light, feel the pulse ignite. Heartbeat electric, racing through the night. So man, light, where the father fights. Heartbeat shaking, making roll feel right. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Final spinning faster like it's chasing time. The flexing pops sharp like a firework rhyme. Crowd stomping echoes through the floorboards deep. Energy awake when the world's asleep. Hands in the air, they don't ask how. This is the moment, this is the now. So man, light, feel the pulse ignite. Heartbeat electric, racing through the night. So man, light, with a father fight. Heartbeat shaking, making roll feel right. Woo-hoo. So man, light, feel the pulse ignite. Heartbeat electric, racing through the night. So man, light, with a father fight. Heartbeat shaking, making roll feel right. Lights flicker, stage burns high. Sweat drips, heart won't stop. The groove It's good with this sound that's going on here. We want more. We want more. Soul Man live. Woo. When's I be not afraid? Flux now got that brutal shit on. Woo. Oh, hey yo, oh, hey, hey. Woo. Yeah. Soul Man's back, the crowd in a fever. Scratching the vinyl, conductor's the leader. Trumpet scream, violin shiver. Bassline stomps like a heavyweight deliver. Hands up, feel the vibe in your chest. They chant my name, the crowd possess. We want more. Soul Man live, hands in the air, keep the energy high. We want more. Soul Man live. Beats and roars, let the sound amplify. We want more. We want more. We want more. We want more. No deny. We want more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say stage lit bright, spotlights a saber. Chair bunny booms like a skyscraper shaker. Cheer echoes, bounces off the rafters. I'm the storyteller, they the chapter. Record scratch, cuts through the brass. Soul Man's flow got the fire, pure gas. From the back row to the pit, every soul, every heartbeat lit. Crowd screams, don't quit, don't quit. We want more. Soul Man live, hands in the air, keep the energy high. We want more. Soul Man live, orchestra roars, let the sound amplify. We want more. We want more. We want more. We want more. No deny. Strings rise slow, tensions a wire. Drums hit hard and they ignite fire. Encore echoes, the chants of riot. Can't leave them hanging, I just can't stay quiet. High. We want more. Soul Man live, where Fisher roars, let the sound amplify. We want more. We want more. We want more. We want more. No deny.
Alexa, play music.
Playing disco playlist.
Yeah! Party, party! Baba Guy, what are you doing? It's 2 o'clock in the morning! Alexa, stop!
for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
Well, now he's coming. Oh, now he's coming. He's your man on a mission. Lord knows he's got that ambition. He's that lonely midnight rider. He's that lonely midnight rider. He's walked hell a survivor. He's walked hell a survivor. He's that soldier that every spirit deserves at their side. He is your soul man, soul man. A soul man, soul man, a soul man. A soul man is on his way. A soul man is on his way.
I'm the soul man. Hear me roar. Feet on fire. Burning the floor. Trumpets blaring. Feel the heat. Big body boom. Can't take a seat. Hands up high to the sky. Ooh, yeah. Feel that groove. Let it fly. Big body boom. Feel the soul shake the room, big bada boom. Here I am. Feel the power of the soul man. Got the rhythm, got the rhyme.
undone. Jen exercising the system with different perspective, a different view, delivering that universal joy that's long overdue. 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man, live fight. Gladiator, Hulk heart ready to explode. Groovy Jukebox with speakers blasting, funkin' the let's see pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Momentum growing like a Titan's wrath. Crowd building it up now. It's time to broadcast. Your foot are whacking, fast and tapping, moon sliding on that floor. Like Michael Bublé crooning with records scratching, your body screams it wants more. We're all hyped up, it's Friday night, and the band's ready to go. Souls are shaking with the earthquake, and let's get on with the show. 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man, live fight. Gladiator, Hulk heart ready to explode. Groovy Jukebox with speakers blasting, funkin' Lassie pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Here comes the intro with the soul style beat. The wait is all over now, igniting the phoenixes. What do we see? 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man, live fight. Gladiator, Hulk heart ready to explode. Groovy Jukebox with speakers blasting, funkin' Lassie pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare.
Well, hello and good evening and happy Friday out there, everyone. Oh my God. There was this moment in a particular movie that I just got to shout out, and it's been ringing in my mind, and I've got to give credit to Leslie Flowers because she put it there. What was his name? Oh, Francisco. It is such a fun name to say. And then today, I was privy to a very unique experience, something that had been a bucket list item for me for quite some time. Heard a lot about it, did a little bit of research into it, but wanted to really experience it. And the word for today, we're going to take it, and everybody take a moment to look this up. And thank you, Leslie, because I love this word because it's now like Francisco in my brain right now. Transcendental. It is an experience. It is, look it up, take a look at it. It is a fantastic, brilliant word. And it totally changed my monologue for this evening because I was just like, where do we talk about at the end of season 3? And we could talk here about, the great successes and hurdles. But for me, it's about you. It's about everybody that I bring on the show and the people that show up here. And the experiences that you have all had, the moments that we have literally laughed our guts out, and I'm every time I think guts, and I love Lisa for this. And if you're out there, Lisa, yeah, she just showed up. Hooking myself up to that machine, I mean, I won't deny it, that there was a lot of feedback of a lot of people that loved watching me basically get electrocuted in the support of women's menstrual cramps and PMS and menopause. And so thank you for that feedback. And that was a great, brilliant show. And thank you so much for that. Let's take a moment to just reflect on everybody that's showing up here for this evening before we start getting into more of the things that I have experienced today, because today was a very, very unique experience, which I want to get to first. So we're just going to scroll up here. Like we first started off, I remember when Brian Schulman, hashtag voice your vibe, big burly hugs, my brother, and sister, Nancy Deborah Barrows. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see JenLyn was here, right, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. Like, I think it was 40 minutes before the show, and I was like, oh, hi, I'm here. So, hi, JenLyn, great to see you here. Of course, champion in the house and in the room of the evening, Melissa Houston, Document Then Act, check her out. Of course, I am one of her team players because she is a coach, and it is a metaphorical simile that I'm using here. She is that coach. She does Melissa Houston coaching and consulting, and she takes you to the next level. But it is so similar. I talked to a friend earlier this week about it. Is like literally this is like having a football coach, and you listen to the plays that she gives, and you implement them, and you see results. So check out Melissa Houston. Check her out. Whoop, right there. Sorry, I got a microphone in the way here. I was like, oh, how am I going to pull this one off? Check her out. All right, moving along. Mike LeBlanc in the house. I recognize your alternate ego here on YouTube. Great to see you. Kinga, of course, firing everything up. And thank you to everybody that literally threw out invites before the show. I know William Michelle's in the comments too. We're going to get to him. Bill is doing some fantastic stuff with his platform. More so, Bill is open for work opportunities. So if anybody knows of any resources for Bill, check out his profile, see if there's an opportunity or maybe that possible connection that could really help him out. That'd be fantastic. We've also got Leslie Flowers in the house. Yeah, I'm multitasking because I really want to get to this story. If you can see, like literally my eyes here, I'll even take the glasses off. Like the stuff that I experienced today was next level. Okay, getting back to things here. Nicole, baby sister, thank you so much. That's where I want to take a quick pause here because literally she launched the book yesterday. I bought my copy because I was like, I've got to hand this off to, oops, what I'm going to do is pull up this one. Hold on a sec here. Right here. All right. The book is now available on Amazon. A Letter to My Family. This is my story. And it's just so exciting. And this being my third time writing with this story, she really worked hard with me to turn into probably one of my best works when it came to diving into a particular moment in my life. And that's what I like to do when I'm in these moments. All right, moving along here. Of course, we got so many other people here. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Thanks you guys so much. I see Kenneth Dunner, Papa Kenneth, forever. Thank you so much for sharing my event the way that you do, because I know that you're doing it in behind the scenes for everybody, and your heart, my friend, is just amazing. I cannot wait to give you a big burly hug and we can have some cheesecake cook-off. Yes, Soul Man versus Kenneth Dunner. And you know the sweet potato cheesecake is coming out, and I'm going to bring my salted caramel coffee cheesecake. How about them apples? All right, moving along. All right, I seen Jackie out there in the comments as well. Great to see you, Jackie. She's doing some phenomenal things with her live right now. Noni Varani, I was like, I know I seen Noni in here. Everything's flashing by so quickly, and I'm trying to get to the story. But again, I want to take time to reflect on you all that have shown up throughout the season. All right, there's Noni right there. Thank you so much, Noni. She's got her show coming up in about 30 minutes, so I won't hold you up, my lady. Jason Forehand, oh God, I love this guy. Me and him had a conversation at one point. It was heart to heart, brother to brother, honesty on the table, and the things that he was doing with his platform. Make sure you're connecting with this guy. Some phenomenal works to bring food to those that are really in need, and so many other things. There's literally, maybe we'll work on getting Jason on for maybe season 4. Season 4 is going to be fun. We're working on it. we're working on. Friday and I are working on. Plus, I've also got a coach, and I've got some family members in my circle. So we've got some. We're stewing up on some ideas. It's some fantastic resources. Stephen Ing back on LinkedIn. Great to see you here, my friend, and so great to have you here on a Friday evening. Thank you for being here. And like, I hear shopping is going crazy right now. Up in Canada, we don't have. Well, I guess we do. We get still online offers and stuff like that. There's Jackie. But yeah, I'm not involved in that. I had a show this evening. Tonight's the finale. And how was I going to top a finale and the things that I was going to talk about? Really, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. All right. So flying by the seat of my pants. I think we've just about got everybody. Oh, Chirito is in the comments too. There you are. If I haven't mentioned you, please know that you are still seen, heard, loved, and valued as my sister, Nancy Deborah Barrows would always say. I do see you in the comments afterwards, and this is finale night. So of course it is so much to go through and do all the comments at the end of every show. But I do go through and I do look at them and I try to emoji every one of them until basically my phone starts shutting down. And that's usually about 200 likes and all that stuff. And of course, there's parameters on which platform you're on, but we're not going to get into that. It's happy times this evening. All right. So transcendental. Today I was gifted by a very, very unique experience. Like I said, it was on my bucket list, and it was an offer to come to a Cree sweat lodge, full ceremony, and an opportunity to find out like what that experience is like. And of course, I've done a little bit of research into this, and I've seen a little bit of the videos and some of the talks that come out of it, and I was very curious about the whole experience. Now, for those of you that automatically think sweat lodge, no, this is how best to describe it. It's a journey. For me, it was a journey. It was something that I had kind of seen a little bit of the movies on. I'd seen, you've seen a little, some of the Hollywood side and some documentary side of those going into a sweat lodge and coming out changed, coming out, I don't know, almost washed, cleansed in a whole different shape. So, of course, I'm there with just one friend, and this is my first experience. And of course, I'm taking things seriously. I know that this is to a whole new level. And so, what the experience was is they basically had, when I showed up there, they had lava rock on basically in a while going fire. This fire was probably about a 10-foot cave of wood on fire and literally heating up these lava rocks. When you get onto the property, and there's certain honors and respects that you have to follow when you go to one of these events, if you're privy to go to one, and it's very sacred ground. So you can't take any photos, and it is an opportunity to get unplugged. Wink, wink, nod, nod. And so you sit and you get to basically engage with people again, which is a very nice experience. And these are how best to describe it we don't put categories here, but how to describe the experience. It was very open, very peaceful already. And when you walk into the area of where the lodge is itself, there's just this energy, and it's a good energy. It's almost similar. If you've ever had the experience, if you go to Mexico or any location that has cenotes and you have a chance to swim in a cenote, it's kind of that revitalizing experience, but on a whole new level. So here I go, and I'm like, okay, we're going to go in. And so what I was originally told was that it would be 4 sessions. I'm not sure, kind of, it's broken down by song. It's not broken down by a time parameter. And so in this Indigenous experience, it was of course, the Cree Sweat Lodge. It was a cleansing. It was go in and you're in this hut and you are in darkness. It's almost like an isolation. And for me, the experiences that I seen in my mind as I went through this, and of course, they're singing through each one of the ceremonies. Now, what changed is the fact is that decided that they were going to do 2 sessions, which meant an 8-song kind of session in 2 sessions. And of course, I'm going in there hopeful because I was a little nervous. I know that this is like a steam room times 10, maybe 20. And so you go in and there's certain words spoken. I don't want to ruin it for anybody going to the experience. You will go and the elder will speak to you. You get to honor the creator and supply a gift to the creator and ask what you're seeking. And for me, I walked up and unbeknownst, you got to be careful what you ask for in these little situations as I come to learn. And I asked the creator that this was my first Sweat Lodge experience and that I was seeking insight and peace. And of course, the elder thanked me and really liked. He just commented briefly that he liked that's what you come to these things for. So I get in there, pitch blackness, and of course, the first portion, yes, it does feel a little bit like a sauna. You're throwing you're throwing water on the rocks, and of course, there's a ceremony involved, and they're singing. But what you have to understand is there's this rock pile that's in there. It's probably the diameter of about 2 feet, and probably about, I guess, about 3 to 4 feet deep. And they throw water on it as they're singing. And this isn't a small hut. This thing's maybe only about, I'd say at most 4 feet off the ground. So it's very condensed, small space with a lot of people in it. And they're throwing water onto the rocks. And of course, you start off and it's like, oh, great. All right, I can feel that's steam room. Okay, now we're going up to sauna level, but we've got steam. And then you start to question, like, how much hotter can this get? In the meantime, something beautiful is happening. You're sitting there with your eyes closed. Of course, you are sweltering hot, but your core feels cool, soothed. It was a very weird sensation. It's kind of like reversing extreme cold. When you're out in the cold and you feel that cold within you, your exterior gets warm, but then all of a sudden, again, there's that weird transition. And so I'm going through and I was feeling pretty good. And luckily, I fully own it. I'm a human, just like I am not superhuman by any means. I've been through a lot in my life, and this was an experience that apparently can help you seek again a higher perspective. And wow, the things that race through my mind. And I opened my eyes once, and they do give fair warning that you may see stuff. And I don't know whether it was the heat. I was well hydrated, I won't lie, but you are also pouring. You are literally, it's like every pore in your body is open and the floodgates are open. This is like high river time. You could be an electric eel literally with that kind of stuff over top of it and could electrocute it by touching it. So the experience is going on, they're singing, and and of course, I'm counting kind of the songs, but I don't speak Cree. I am just listening to the chants and how the music changes and goes on. And I get to song 8. And the weirdest, good weird experience washed over me. It was similar to a sensation of basically somebody coming along and literally wiping every ounce of your energy in a single moment, from supercharged to everything in your body basically removed. and then put back again, washed, cleaned almost. And it really gave me what I asked for, which I wasn't expecting. I wasn't a doubter, but I'm not a greedy guy. So I asked for two things. I asked for insight and peace. Well, those are big demands. All right. So if I'd gotten one, I would have been fantastic, but I also could not move. My friend was literally, I was like, I need help. Like, I can't move. And I hope I didn't scare anybody else in the lodge. Good thing they were so supportive when I did this. And this was apparently nothing uncommon during these kind of sessions. And so it's the weirdest sensation. I literally, I squeezed her arm and I said, hey, I am not doing good. I'm going down. Literally kind of fell onto the ground, and I'm like, I can't move. And the guy next to me, literally without hesitation, it's okay. This is what's going on. Strangest thing, he washed some sage over my face, and it is sweltering hot. Like, again, sweat steam room times 10. One moment I couldn't move. My body was immobilized. The next, after the sage, I was like, they were asking, do you need help up? I'm like, no, I can do this now. I can do this now. And I crawled myself out. And actually, you're very right, Nicole. It was sensory deprivation, but without a pool. It was with heat and steam and singing. And the singing was beautiful. Again, I don't speak Cree, so I couldn't enjoy it, but you could hear. That's the beautiful thing about music, and why I love now that I write lyrics and I create what I do. There was an energy behind the music. It was about healing. It was about praying for others. It was about praying good fortune for others, because right now we are all hurting around the world, everywhere we go. So the elder that spoke in that, big shout out to Pat. Thank you very much for such a phenomenal, transcendental experience. It was also it was their finale as well. This was the last sweat lodge of the season before they shut down, before they start up again next spring. Coincidental, or the universe speaking to me? Question. Right? How do you all feel about the whole sweat lodge experience out there? And I'll give you a few moments, because we know that there is always a delay on a particular platform, and I'm not even going to give you credit anymore. There's always a delay, but I'm going to take a quick few moments and just go peruse through some of the comments, because I seen them commenting up as I was trying to get through my story here. And thank you for your patience. I do have a special mental health break montage for this evening, but I had to share that story. And if you have the opportunity, definitely go to a sweat lodge. Oh no, bring a towel. Bring a towel. This is like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Bring a towel. Trust me, you will need it. All right, let's just take a moment here. All right, so Jackie says, thank you so much for sharing your personal experience with us. Most of us will never get to do this. Yes. Again, if you get the opportunity and you have Indigenous offering that opportunity, please take it up. It was a very spiritual washing. Spiritual washing is what I'm going to call it now. That was literally it. What is a sweat lodge? So it is a hut. I wouldn't say a hut. It's like a tent, a well-padded tent that literally is a sacred space. It is saged, and you follow certain protocols when you go in. So you honor culture, and as long as you follow these protocols, then you do not upset those that are honoring that space. And this hut is literally, or tent is over top of a hole in the middle. It's about 3 to 4 feet deep, and it is filled with lava rock, and they literally pour steam on while they are singing, and it just grows more increasingly hot. And by the time they reach the final song, It is as max hot as you can do in there without harming someone. But you are sweating profusely. And it's not like this isn't like an athletic thing where you're trying to sweat 10 pounds. I mean, it might be good for that. I haven't weighed myself, but maybe we'll do that after the show a little bit later. But it is a spiritual journey. And my eyes didn't really get open to this until I started doing my therapy for my PTSD. I used to have a very closed mind to this, and I was not, again, I didn't even acknowledge the fact that I am what's referred to. And actually, you know what, JenLyn, I forget if you're still in the comments, I forget what she called me. Because there was kind of an exchange between me and the elder today that was very unique, and I appreciated him for it. But I refer to myself as a Sigma empath. A little bit of a, if you look it up in the dictionary, I genuinely feel what you are feeling in moments, whether you like it or not. So when you, I'm kind of that good friend to have around when you're kind of at a party in those awkward moments where I can look over at you and go, oh, excuse me, I got to go help my friend here right now, where I can see that literally somebody's maybe been surrounded by too many people, and you can see the anxiety, like, oh, you see the signals, and I feel that anxiety. I pick up on it, and I've got to be careful about who I surround myself with, because if you're harboring kind of that negative stuff, I start to feel that. And that's when I start using these. If I start feeling something that feels greasy or unequal to me, I use these and I start looking. That is how Soul Man Live is me basically looking at your soul. Creepy, maybe, but it's more from a healing perspective. If I'm looking at you and you look okay, I'm probably going to take a second look to make sure that you're really okay. Make sure those eyes aren't being carried in a different fashion outside of your normal behavior. Look at other people. Carry that forward. You don't need to be an empath to do this. It's about harboring a little bit of kindness. Taking that what we have worked and achieved and sharing it a little bit more, even though we may not have anything. There was a time, actually, just to be fair and honest, and she's probably going to kick my butt for this. Mariella Stockmill. She was going through a really tough time at one point in time. And this was when I had just first come on to Voice Your Vibe. I was just one of the Voice Your Vibe tribe, Voice Your Vibe tribe members, and they were losing a lot, and I didn't have much. As a matter of fact, I had about $100 to my name. However, I took that $100 and I sent it to her. I've gone hungry. I can go hungry. I can do this so that 2 other people can eat. That works for me, and that fills me up. And of course, 3 days later, again, it comes around when you pay it forward. I all of a sudden found that I had a birthday card full of enough money to go and grab groceries for myself. So, a little bit of humbleness, a little bit of kindness, a little bit of belief in yourself and what you can do. I'm no genius. I'm no whiz. I'm no legend. I'm just a guy that has simply gotten on here with my heart and tried to pay it forward. And you can all do this. Every one of you. I used to be a sheet metal service technician. I didn't have a studio. I was literally in my front room of my living room trying to work. And actually, strangely enough, at the time, my microphone wasn't actually hooked up. I had a microphone there, but it wasn't hooked up. I was still using the audio off of my laptop. And boy, did it suck, because here I thought I was muting my times when Dylan was just getting a little bit too loud on the other end with dishes. Oh my God, he used to do that so much. If I look at the things that we have grown here on this show, we've grown a community. We are supporting, and we are breaking down the walls on stigmas. This is a safe space that again, you all can create. Take this torch This may be the finale, as I said in the comments. This may be the finale. But you all carry this torch within you. You are all phoenixes. You all, at one point, I will see you. And we'll have a little chat, and we'll get you on the show so that we can celebrate you. Because life is too damn short not to celebrate you before the end of your time. You've all worked hard to get to where you are. And so we're going to celebrate that. And with that, that is my lead in to our finale's mental health break montage. But I've learned a little trick lately on StreamYard that we need to remove the previous video before we start playing something else. So please sit back and enjoy my thank you to you.
The sun begins to set again on this undeterred midnight rider, moving forward that path less traveled, finding others to raise up higher and higher, casting his fire back into that starry sky, illuminating the night into dawn, demonstrated honesty, commitment, and integrity, trying to mend that which has been done wrong. Don't let me lose myself in this moment. Don't just let it slip away. For tooth bit and nail through razor blades, to wear the scars of honor I have today. Thank all of you with this growing heart pounding inside. Together we climb life's great mountain, ascend in the clouds and support at your side. Every soul welcome with open arms, guarded equally at this round table. Modest, not a king by any means, instead a sentry for removing labels. Each spirit with the facets of a jewel, projecting talented reflections of light, celebrated for all they've worked to achieve. Life's too short, use this moment to take flight. Don't let me lose myself in this moment. Don't just let it slip away. For tooth bit and nail through razor blades, to wear the scars of honor I have today. Thank all of you with this growing heart pounding inside. Together we climb life's great mountain, ascend in the clouds and support at your side. See now the flock of phoenix soaring, every higher with sparks of flame,
the shadows unify. Red embers rising from ashes again and again. I'm so grateful to reopen the once condemned space in your heart. Open perspective, soul eyes to kindness. Take my hand and make your fresh start. Don't let me lose myself in this moment. Don't just let it slip away. For tooth bitten nail through razor blades, to wear the scars of honor I have today. Thank all of you with this growing heart pounding inside. Together we climb life's great mountain, ascend in the clouds and support at your side.
And before it happens, removed from studio. Thank all of you. Thank you for showing up for 3 years of Soul Man Live. Season 4. What do we got planned? Well, that little secret, you don't always keep to myself. But next year's hashtag, as this year was collaboration, next year's hashtag, unplugged. What does that speak to you in your mind? I'll leave you with that little thought as we cue that outro for one final time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you.
Soul Man, shining bright, lighting up the darkest night, helping those in silent fight, sending hugs big and tight. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Spotlight on the broken soul, making wounded spirits whole. Embracing all, making them whole. Your kindness, a shining gold. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Let your love be the guide. In you all fear subside. Together we'll stand with pride. Your warmth, a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Ooh.
subside. Together we'll stand with pride. Your warmth, a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. So man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight.
Keep it luminous and kind, you amazing souls, and we will see you next season. Bye.